I've always been interested to know what Christian ministry means. I only knew what that meant just by asking people, and I really wanted a first-hand experience of participating in doing that kind of work.
I've always loved kids, and I've always wanted to serve in Kids Min when I joined RHC. This internship popped up and I felt called to join it.
I felt a calling to ministry, and I also wanted a chance to gain practical experience in a church setting to try my hand at several things within the church.
The reading program that looks like Simon giving us books and articles to read and giving us an essay question to kind of help us engage with what we've been reading, to write down our thoughts of what we're thinking about as we engage on the topics, and then we meet to discuss it as a big group.
So at Grace Community, I've had the chance to host newcomers lunches, as well as write CG materials. I've also had the chance to get my hands involved in some of the membership things like baptisms as well.
I help to plan the young adult events and also think of ways to better serve the young adults in our church.
So for Kids Min, I help with the lesson planning and also with logistic matters, and then keeping up with volunteers, getting to know them. And for Sundays, I will be in the classroom, and then I will connect with the volunteers, connect with the kids.
I've really loved getting to know the heartbeat of the church, talking to people about what they do, why they do what they do, and what motivates or shapes how they do it.
Everyone's invited to give their input, so I've never felt like as an intern our views are secondary, but I think everyone is able to contribute.
I really enjoy the people. I love how we will tapao lunch and then sit in the studios to eat and chat, and then there's so much laughter and there's so much lame jokes as well that comes organically.
I think being here has given me a recognition that the lay elders come early in the morning, for example, or late at night for business meetings and prayer meetings, and that's been a real encouragement to me.
The people on staff are really funny, and they are very happy to throw about jokes and laughs.
On our first day as interns, a lot of people were asking how are we doing and everything, and it was only 4 hours in, so we weren't really doing much. We were just sitting there and everybody was asking us. I just really enjoy the warmth from them.
Getting to lead men's discipleship groups and walking through different sets of issues, seeing what the Bible has to say about things like anger, lust, and really seeing how the gospel speaks into all this to transform people's lives has been a really wonderful thing, and something which I want to do more of in the future.
Building relationships with people, and I think I've learned that I'm someone who really treasures relationships even more than I knew I did, and it has also given me a lot of opportunities to just explore my skills.
Initially, I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be suitable for this because I lack biblical knowledge, but God has taught me that it doesn't matter and that I can serve Him in whatever capacity I have, and I can say that my faith and my knowledge has definitely grown.
Thankful to be part of a staff team at RHC where the people are not just gifted but godly, and it's this combination of gifts, recognizing that they don't belong to individuals but belong to the whole body.
The church really isn't static. It changes, it grows, it shifts, and God brings changes into people's lives, and it's the people's lives that make up the church and that affect the church. And Christ holds this whole church together and uses everything that happens to us to help all of us grow together.
God uses people in many ways. So God brings people from different backgrounds, different experiences, and people with different gifts. He brings them all together to work together to build up the church.
Getting pranked on the first day of work by Elliot.
The organic laughters and chats every day in the office has just been favorites for me. Yeah.
One particular moment that sticks out is when Jacob asked Auntie Esmond to share a kite story, which I'll leave you to ask her what that's about.